Hi, folks. Welcome to the post-game press conference for Match 2 of the AVCA First Serve at Sanford Pentagon, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're joined now by representatives from Texas A&M, who just defeated Minnesota in a 4-set match. If we would open with a statement from Coach Morrison, and then we'll open the room for questions.
I'm proud of our team. I think we put in a lot of work in the training block that we had leading up to this match. I think we're playing really good volleyball, and it's a great starting point for our season. And we've talked a little bit about going home and trying to pick apart each match and refine, but it's a great starting spot. And I think the thing I'm most proud of is we were down a little bit the first set, and maybe not even necessarily playing our best volleyball, but we kept with it, and all of a sudden it clicked in right at the end. We've talked about that a lot, so proud.
Great. With that, we'll open a question from the room.
Is it, you guys ended last season on such an up escalator? Is it a point of emphasis to try to pick up where you left off?
I think yeah. I mean, we ended on a high, but at the same time, it's not the same team. New group of girls. There are a lot of returners, but 4 new freshmen, a big time transfer. So I would like to say yes, and like for us, maybe yes, the returners, but at the same time, whole new team, whole new set of girls, and a new year. So maybe I guess catalysting off that a little bit, but kind of paving our own way for this year.
What she said. I'll add this piece. Just we talked a lot about the things that got us as far as we went, and the things that will define who we are this year. So that was a building block in terms of where we can go. Just like I said, today was also, but we're going to continue to improve.
What progression did you see from your team for either of you throughout the course of the match tonight?
I think what I said. I think we came out. It's everyone's first match, and we talked a little bit about that, and it was going to be who settled in the quickest. And I thought we did that by the end of the first set. And we got in the second gear, and then I thought we got in the third, and then we got in the fourth, just in terms of emotionally and the way we were playing and the way we were competing. I thought the execution was there from both sides. I thought it was a really well played volleyball match. I just thought we got to where we needed to be as a team competitively. I don't know what your thoughts were.
Yeah, no, it was gritty the whole time. I mean, from point one, like both sides were just out there competing. And I think what Jamie said, like just who settled in quicker is going to take the match. And I think that's just what we did.
Logan, you got to spend time in the national team and all those experiences. And this is your first college match since.
Yes.
Anything specifically that you can think that, well, it came in handy tonight or will?
Yeah, no, I mean, international volleyball and USA volleyball is a whole other beast. And so getting to go and compete this summer, especially against these Italian teams in Brazil and all that, there's a ton of things I could list that I am bringing back. I mean, speed of the game, like it only gets faster. And so, I mean, this was a crazy match, but I think it just prepared me really well for that. And I don't know, hard, heavy hitters. I mean, there's tons of those. So, taking some heat, things like that.
Through your career, a lot has changed since you first started with volleyball. Through everything that you've gone through with the experiences with the national team, what stayed the same for you since the beginning?
That's a really good question. I'd say my why, like why I come in and grind every day. I'm a competitor. Like I love to win at anything. And so I think just kind of keeping going for like the little girl whose dream it was to come play at A&M. And now that dream has kind of evolved and turned into, USA volleyball hopes and professional hopes. But I think just kind of remembering my why each day, and then like why I'm competing for my teammates around me, because I couldn't do it without them. So.
And then for Coach, with your team obviously coming up all the way to South Dakota, there's the travel involved with everything. Did you see anything that would have hindered them going into the game due to the travel? Did you have any concerns with the travel at all?
One, I'm from Orange County, so I love your hat. Secondly, no, I don't. We were actually, I think, the one team that flew up the day that we practiced, and I was looking over my staff, and would you have done this differently? And, I don't think so. Like, it was in the same time zone, and we like our practice gym, and we've gotten a lot better there. So, for me, no. And Minnesota was a really, really good opponent, and for us to come out and play like we did, I don't think anything was hindered. I think we did it exactly right.
Time for one more question.
How about just a little bit about the benefit of being in this situation, not going to a place that you haven't been before, and putting your team up against another very good team?
pretty soon to go first.
You got it.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we talked a little bit also just the timing of this, and one I got to go back to this too and give the AVCA and Jamie Gordon credit. This was a very very well run event. We felt the hospitality coming from the city, coming from the AVCA. I got to make sure I say that. So like it was an honor to be chosen, and that our program is in a place after 2.5 years of me being here and Logan being here for 3 that we built it into a thing that the AVCA wants to be a part of this. So, and then again, quality opponent to start the year. And I think we both played really well. And I think both of us, and like, Keegan's one of my best friends in the world, one of the best coaches in the world. I think we're both going to learn a lot from this match. Of taking a look back at it and seeing how we attacked each other, how we went about it. And that's the number one thing that we talked about this season is challenging ourselves and then learning.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I think learning about ourselves. I mean, it wasn't going to matter who we played right off the bat. Minnesota's a great team, but I think in every match, especially, I mean, as we get into SEC play and stuff, I think we're going to learn a little bit about everyone and ourselves and our coaches and like how we operate as a group, just in a team. And so I think like just getting to go and compete against a really good team, we learned a lot about ourselves and came out on top. So added plus.
Awesome. Thank you both for your time. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Good luck with the rest of your season.
Yeah. Thank you
guys
so
for-
much.
Jimmy, do you and Keegan ever coach internationally together?
Yeah,
In
he
the
was-
USA team?
Been my assistant for a couple of years.
Thank you all.
So we like even the last training block, like
Yeah.
he was training.
Thank you so much.
One of the hardest things about his job is getting you out of my friends.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Took it over. It'll be fine. Yeah, you too. I go to Hanson next week. I'm curious to see. In the big picture, to what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's 6, but
Yeah.
yeah, but no, yeah, but I'm curious to see.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Can I take
Yes.
A&M?
I think you're
I think so, Pat. You're good with
Yes.
that?
Oh, I love it.
You can have I'll give you the whole stack over here.
Yeah, I'll take the whole stack if you've got them. I'm sure every one of them would love it.
Absolutely.
Pork charters, man.
That's all right.
Yeah, that should be all of us. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam.
No, thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Pat, do you know who's coming from Minnesota?
Hang on just a second. Yes, I do.
Keegan?
Julian's here with Coach.
Yep. Yeah. You got 3 water, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was great.
Squads.
Pat, do you need me to go get them or?
No, they're coming up
They're
now.
coming, okay.
EJ said they're on their way up. Okay.
We did.
All right, big welcome to Minnesota. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to start with the opening statement from Coach, then we'll open up for questions from the media. Coach, do the honors.
Great, yeah. First and foremost, a big thanks to everyone who put on the event here at the Sanford Center. It was just top notch. Thank you to the AVCA. Great way to start the season. against the kind of team that we want to be playing against late December. So congratulations to A&M. Thought it was a good match. Every set was in the 20s, back and forth volleyball. Both teams had a hard time pulling away from each other. Thought we maybe gave them the first set, had a lead and couldn't hang on to it late. They're a good team, offensively especially. If you don't apply service pressure, they can hurt you in a lot of different ways. So saw some good things from our group. Only getting aced once against a very good serving team, getting our middle involvement. I thought Stella did a great job of running good offense. So yeah, we're a team that's building. They feel like a team that's built. So hopefully we can do the work urgently to be there in December.
We'll go to questions from the room.
Stella, what'd you learn?
Well, nothing that I haven't known already because I've been putting in the time and effort in the gym, and I watched all of last year, but it definitely is a different feel being on the court rather than watching on the sidelines. It's a lot faster than I remember. But yeah, I leaned on my teammates a lot, and that's something I have learned to do is it's not just one person on a team, it's a whole team, it's a whole team effort.
Keegan, what you think of your newcomers? It seem like you got contributions from a couple of the transfers and some of the true freshmen.
Yeah, some good signs. McKenna Gar got the start and did a nice job for us, like she's been doing for the past 6 months. Looked good in service seat, gave us some more options back there. Big part of our effort. Otis Myers had some nice moments. We're going to need more from her, right, as the season goes on. Yeah, Kelly Kinney came in kind of late in that match and made a few plays for us, right, and got some plays under her belt. But I told all the young guys that there just has to be a great sense of urgency right now. I mean, we think we have time, but we don't. If you're an older athlete, you don't have time, you're running out. And if you're a young athlete, the window of opportunity is small and you got to practice that way and you got to play that way. So I thought this match told us that. There were long stretches where the volleyball was just kind of slogging back and forth and we'd get it to 1 or 2 points and they would pull away from us. So I don't know. I think we're going to be better. I think that this group will respond, and we get 3 matches next weekend to kind of get some things in place.
For Julie and Stella, playing in an environment like this, what was it like?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome to play in this arena in front of a bunch of Minnesota fans, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I would say it felt like home. The PAB does an excellent job of packing the stands every single game we have. So it felt really cool to have a bunch of fans there from every different span. I saw some Wisconsin people, Nebraska people, just everyone just that loves volleyball was there. So that was really cool.
Feel like kind of a home court advantage for all of you being the closest team to here?
I wouldn't say so. I'd say every gym minus our own is just neutral ground, ready to go.
Yeah, I just think people were here to watch some good volleyball and cheer for both sides, honestly. So I think that's what they did.
What do you take away from this? It's got you feeling really good. What do you feel like you did really well tonight?
Yeah, I thought we stayed together as a team really well, which can be hard in tough moments. But at the end of the match, I just told the team, hey, we can't hang our heads on this. It's the first match. This is August. We're going to get back in the gym and we're going to learn some things and we're going to have to do better and we're going to have to work harder. But at the end of the day, this was a very good match. But there's things we need to work on.
Yeah, I thought the Littles did an excellent job in the back row, passing, defensively. They did an incredible job. They had an amazing game. I felt really good about the set distribution. Everyone got swings, which was really cool to see because I got to get excited for all my hitters, which was really fun. We definitely need to up our serving game. It's something that we kind of peeled off from. That's something that we work really hard on as a team, and that's something that we can come back and do better.
You guys conditioned to keep an eye on where your barrel is so you don't get taken out.
She's loud, so thankfully she gives you a warning before she comes flying. Yeah, we appreciate it, Zainab, and yeah, she'll have some bumps and bruises, but she does a good job.
She picks up everything.
Coach, what's something about the team that the world doesn't maybe know that you would like the world to know more about?
Yeah, this is a group that I've been able to teach more than any group that I've had. They've got some things in place from a value standpoint, and so every day we get to spend on volleyball, and the growth because of that is massive. And so if they continue what they've been doing through August and through last spring, and we can stay focused on just kind of the X's and O's, it's a group that's going to improve pretty quickly. Again, we saw some things offensively tonight that we haven't seen for a couple of years, and so credit to our receivers and to Stella for running, an offensive playbook that was a little bit deeper than it's been. But again, those things just aren't in place the way that we need them to be. And but I'm confident that we've got the right people leading us to get in place.
Stella, I keep noticing Melanie in you. I kept wanting to call you Melanie during the game, but what did she mean to you, taking that year last year to learn under her?
Yeah, she was a really good mentor. She's a really good teammate, a good leader and friend. Getting to sit back on the sideline and just, again, like I said, see the court from a different perspective was extremely valuable to me. And I got to learn a lot from her, what to do in this moment, who to set in this moment, how to lead, how to be a good teammate. Yeah, she was just an incredible person to learn from. And hopefully I'll be able to be as offensive as she was.
We're good.
Okay, safe travels, guys.